Horror Lies.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Body Bags. I'm MikeyFish Horror, and I'm your Friday host. Yeah, dude. So, today I'm gonna do the movie The Final. Yeah, this is part of the 8 Films to Die For After Dark Horror Fest. This is, I think, season 4 of those movies. Yeah, if you don't know what those are, it's just movies that, there was like a little festival thing for all these horror movies, and 8 films were picked, and stuff like that. Yeah. Anyways, this is one of those movies, and this is one of them that I was really excited for whenever they started coming out and stuff, and when this this season, I guess, or series of movies was coming out, I was really excited for The Final because it just looked like a cool little revenge tale, which it is a revenge tale with a good idea, and it's not an idea that hasn't been done before, but it's a, you know, it's a cool idea, I guess. Anyways, it's about these kids, young adults. They're like in high school, they're teenagers, and they get picked on really bad, and they're pretty much just sick of it. So there's this Halloween party that's going on, and they have decided, all of them, that they are going to go there and wreak havoc on the people at this party, because everyone's just a major dick in this. I mean, I went to high school, like, everyone was picked on, but it was never to this extreme in my high school, so, like, to that part, it seems a little bit like, I mean, I guess people were kind of dicks, but, like, this is, like, they were, like, super jerks in this movie. And so I was like, cool, it's going to be, like, a sweet revenge film, whatever. This is going to be tight. I'm excited about it. So it starts off, it's pretty strong. They're getting in their costumes, going to this party, and, you know, they put on these costumes, these really nice-looking costumes, like, just normal, like, everyday costumes to go to this party. So they go, they spike the punch, and then everyone gets knocked out, and they tie them all up, chain them all up together, and then while they're doing that, they go and change their costumes, and they make their costumes that they already had, and they get other costumes to where it's like they're more, I guess, menacing look versions of the costumes they already had on, which, you know, it's cool, but it's like, what's the fucking, you had to buy 2 costumes for that, and probably make your own costume, but whatever, it's cool. I guess they wanted to go out with a bang, right? But anyway, so now they have all these people, and they start to torture them. And that's pretty much your movie. That's your idea right there. So my thoughts on this film, cool concept. I enjoyed that. It's enough to, like, sit down and just watch, you know, see these people that are just complete dicks. And in real life, I wouldn't want people that were just dicks to get hurt. I'm not that savage of a person. But in movies, they're those kind of people that deserve to die, and you're just like, yes, they're gonna fucking, yeah, get it. So, you're excited about that. The problem is, they don't really do that bad of things to them. Like, it's kind of, like, this movie, the idea, you could have taken this to the extreme and really fucked these people up, but they're really just, they, like, take acupuncture needles and just kind of poke them with them. It's like, the fuck, like, I do like the fact they got one of those, like, cattle things that they kill cattle with, the air pressure things that they shoot the spike into the head with. You know, going around, and he, like, hits this guy in the cheek with it, and then his knee with it. But, like, that's, like, the most graphic it gets. Like, it really doesn't get all that messed up. They, like, the shit, like, if I were to have directed this, like, they obviously had enough money to make this movie okay. So, you would think that they would at least use some of that. For that, such a brutal idea of a movie, you'd think that they would do that and, like, kind of focus that on the torture aspects. They should have done more like a Hostel style movie, but it wasn't. Like, it kind of fell short. Like, they tried to go that route, and it just, I don't know. Something like this, you hear that concept, and you're wanting something really graphic, and just, you know, and you get kind of let down. There are some, you know, the acting's decent in it for the most part. Some of it's kind of shoddy, but for the most part, it's cool. It has Spanky from The Little Rascals from back in the 90s. I think it was the 90s, yeah. He's in this. He's one of the kids that's, you know, picked on and trying to do this stuff. He doesn't have much of a part. He's just kind of one of the kids. And then, it's kind of funny. I don't know why I know this, but, like, the main one that's kind of, like, going around and telling all the other kids what to do, which I'll talk about him in a second. He is the little kid from Billy Madison that has the snack pack, and Billy Madison's, do you want to trade that snack pack for this banana? And he's all like, no. That's that kid. But anyways, with his character, he's kind of the lead one. You know, he gets picked on pretty bad, and so he's just more angry than the other ones. The other ones want to do it, but they have this, like, idea of, like, okay, we got him. you know, we could stop now. He's like, no, we gotta take it further. And I wish they would have played on that more. I wish he would have taken it further and like really like made this movie really graphic and whatnot. I think it really needed that. And there is this like other angle where there's this kid that goes to the party that is actually nice to them and they don't want to hurt them. And so like some of the kids are like protecting them while the other guy's like, no one can like get out of here, and like, you know what I mean? But I did like that angle. They should have played on that a little bit more too. And then they kind of start turning on each other and whatnot, and that's okay. I like that. That's good stuff. It's just the only problem with this is that they should have taken it a step further and made it a little more graphic. And that's not just because I really like graphic films. I just think that would have benefited this movie a lot. So, you know, if you've seen it, tell me what you think. That's my idea on it. So, that being said, if I had to rate this movie, I'm giving it just an average rating of a 5 out of 10. It really doesn't get... It's not a bad movie by any means, but it's super average, and it's definitely not one of the best of the entire series of the 8 Films to Die For and After Dark Horror Fest things. Probably wouldn't make my top 10 of those. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the final, guys. Heck yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm MikeyFish Horror, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Later, dudes.